Alright, today we're going to be playing some almost infantryless Giga Cannon. This deck is a little weird. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I feel like this isn't going to be as good as just playing ground units with the Giga Cannon. Like, Flamer and Chuggy both seem superior to Venom because they block better for the Giga. You can use Venom to block, sort of, but not really, because things can drive underneath. It works better with MLRS to have an air blocker, because MLRS kills things so quickly, whereas Giga Cannon needs to charge up, so you really want to have ground blockers. My concern is things like Predator. Like, if I have a Venom blocking for my Giga, a Predator can just drive through the Venom and kill the Giga Cannon before it charges up. Because there's no block, there's no actual block. Like, you can just drive through the through the Venom, even though it's on the tile in front of you. So that's kind of my issue. Your thought is this deck is mostly immune to Chuggy. No deck with infantry is immune to Chuggy, and all decks play infantry.
2, 1. New objective available. Building online. Unit ready.
Alright, we're up against Toman. You haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, I think he stopped playing for a bit.
Unit ready.
Try and get both the wheels together. What do I even switch to against the missiles? Do I have to go Venom here? Yeah, I have to go Venom, and then he just makes Pitbull, and I'm pretty far behind. Seems not great. Already not a big fan.
Building online. Unit ready.
Yep, there's the Pitbull. Pitbull plus anything will beat Laser plus Venom.
Unit ready.
Because Pitbull is so good versus air. Like, Raider is a strong ability. Venom's shooting the Pitbull as well. A nightmare. Wow, already an APC? Oof. That's a yikes right there. We need to make a Giga Cannon. It's gonna be too late. We're gonna lose the missile for sure. This deck seems very bad first missile, because you need all buildings. Razorback. Well, we have Venom, so or Phantom even, so Razorback shouldn't be too big a problem. Also, he's just driven it into 2 lasers, so it's just gonna die. Ah, Mohawk is a bit more of an issue. And here comes the unable to block with Venom, which is the issue I was concerned about. And so the Giga dies because I can't block for it. Yep, seems like what I predicted would happen. Yeah, I'm just dead. First Giga going down is game over because I can't kill the APC now. Maybe there's time with boost? Yeah, maybe with boost we'll be okay. Oh no, that's not good. Oof, man. Oof. This has been a rough one. It's been a really rough one. Where's his units? Why doesn't he like move his harvester onto the pad or something? Okay, I don't know if he like disconnected there or something. He just stopped playing for like 10 seconds, which gave us the missile. He could easily have taken that missile by moving his Pitbulls. I think he must have lagged. Once we get late game, we're probably favored. I think he just lagged or something though, like it didn't make any sense. He just stopped doing anything at the end of that missile.
ready, taking position. Your command.
Okay. I think we can block him out here.
Venom flying out. Phantom EMP. Taking your command.
Oh no, I misplayed. No, 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 I missed the block. Oh my god, I just threw. What a gigantic throw. Yeah, okay, I just threw that game completely. To be fair though, we didn't, I mean, it wasn't that great a setup to begin with. But yeah, that was a big throw.
Our base has been destroyed.
Their primary unit.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Iberium is calling.
Building online. Unit
I
ready.
deserve success.
Alright, so it's a pretty bad Giga map. And DR obviously plays tank fantasy. Played it for like 18 years now. It seems like we're probably going to be unfavored on this map in this matchup. Giga Cannon is very good versus BR's decks normally, but this is not a Giga Cannon map. This is a pretty horrible Giga Cannon map. We are going to go fast Giga Cannon though.
Unit ready.
Gonna dance back and forth and get rid of the blockers.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Boyka rolling out. Missiles will smash him.
Unit enhanced.
No problem. Boyka ready to roll.
Unit ready.
Crush their Doyle. Gonna
This
brain
tank
him.
5 again will lose. Alright, nice.
Burning rubber. Advance your
Not
command.
sure what happened down bottom. That was a mirror match. I don't know why I'm losing it.
No problem.
So it might be a tie. Oh no, it's still dead. Still bad man.
Doyle. Okay. Don't just crush their
The Seth to block the Giga messes us up. Yeah, this map is just not, it's not a Giga kind of map at all.
Smash him. Revving. Advancing.
Major structural damage received. Unit offline.
No problem. Revving the engine. Boyka
Alright, goodbye Giga Cannon.
crush their Doyle.
Unit offline.
Your command. Burning rubber. Revving.
Your command.
Unit offline.
Laser squad.
Unit ready.
Laser squad. Power and
Boyka ready to roll. No problem.
lasers. Time to harvest.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Taking fire.
This deck seems incredibly non-functional, to be honest with you.
Laser squad.
Like, if you're playing Giga, the main thing you want is infantry, anti-infantry blockers. That's like the #1 thing you want, is an anti-infantry unit to go with it that can block. This deck does not have that, it doesn't. It has an anti-infantry unit that doesn't block.
Unit offline.
Advancing. Missiles will smash him.
And it's really expensive to get it out, because you gotta go 3 buildings.
Unit offline.
Missiles will
Unit ready. Unit enhanced. Unit offline.
Wow, okay. Blue stacks, man.
Unit
Blue
offline.
stacks.
Nuclear warhead.
Yeah, this deck seems completely non-functional.
Mission failed. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Harvester moving.
Building online. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay.
Unit ready.
This is the problem with this deck. This right here, like this is one of the many problems with this deck as well. My opponent has opened with some lasers. What do? I have no options. I have nothing I can make. I have to make Giga Cannon to counter laser, because I can't afford to switch to Venom, because then my deck takes way too long to do anything else. So against lasers, I'm making a Giga Cannon, which is just ridiculous. Like, it's just so dumb that that is what I have to do.
Unit offline. Building online.
Will make any deck work. Well, I'm 0-2, so that seems pretty unlikely to be the case.
Unit ready.
Move for the laser squad. Power and precision. Laser squad. Ready for anything. As he desires. Your command.
Unit enhanced.
Come on, save the Giga Cannon. Didn't even save the Giga. Wow, this deck is just actually unplayable.
Nuclear weapon launched. Major structural damage received.
You're gonna brain him. Like, missiles red launches will push their door through the brother. You're gonna
Yeah, I have no outs to Laser Troop. My deck just cannot beat Laser Troop. When your deck can't beat Laser Troop, you know you've got problems.
Unit ready.
carrying that coordinate.
Unit offline.
Your command.
Unit ready.
Ready to like you're ready. Your command.
Unit offline.
Venom flying out. On Venom will strike. Ready? Venom will strike. Your command. Coordinate. On taking position. Ready? I'll rip them apart. Venom will strike.
Unit ready.
Venom flying out. Your command. Coordinate. Kill the Venom. Venom will. Your command. Venom will strike.
Unit offline.
Ready? Venom will strike.
Unit ready.
Your command. I'll rip them up.
Unit offline.
We need a Phantom, but we can never afford one because the deck is ridiculously expensive.
Unit offline.
Shade. Goodbye, Giga Cannon. Yeah, we just can't. We can't win a single game with this thing.
Our base has been destroyed. 3.
Also, these maps are like not always good for Giga.
New objective
So I think it's like kind of a weak deck, and then I get maps like this where even a strong Giga deck would struggle.
Unit ready.
Makes it really, really difficult. Maybe I need to stall as well. Like I probably need to stall because I have to get my deck is incredibly expensive. I have to get late game. But that also is an issue because War Factory opening doesn't stall as well as Barracks opening. There's just no way the wheel is better than rifle in this deck. Like, it very clearly was better with rifles instead of wheels. How did the horticulture go? It was good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't lose my mind that much. We had one time... Oh, he's double half. That's really bad for us. We had one time when I really struggled to figure out what plant it was because I'd mislabeled a plant earlier in the game. But once we figured that out, we did fine from then on. We have to go Venom. We have to go Venom because it's the only out we have to miss our trooper. I don't think we can realistically go Giga on this map.
Honor, I'll rip them apart. Venom flying, I'll rip them apart. Your command, coordinates set. I'll rip them apart.
Did I win the tournament? No, I did not.
Taking position.
Unit ready.
Ready? Venom will extraction.
Unit
In
offline.
fact, I've won very few games in the tournament. Also, like once I was in like the point where you can't make top 8 anymore, I had 2 people just not show up to the game because the game was because they couldn't make top 8. So they basically just it dropped without clicking drop effectively.
Unit offline.
Your Venom will strike.
Unit ready.
Venom flying out. Tearing them to shreds.
Yeah, it's just so difficult when you can't beat laser and missile. Having to make Venom for laser and missile is just awful. Oh, there's a zone trooper. That's probably not good for us.
Unit ready.
Let's be honest.
Unit ready.
Coordinates set. Taking position.
Wow, just 2-shot the Venom or the Giga Cannon, sorry.
Ready to
That
take
is
position.
nuts,
Your
man.
command. Ready to
I think it did. I think it 2-shot it.
honor to your command. Coordinates.
Unit ready.
Taking position.
Alright, we're still gonna win because Tech is horrible, but
Missile canceled.
that was really tough.
Strike. Honor to the brother. Your command. Venom will
He should move his harvester. Yeah, he's doing it. It's a good play.
taking position.
Unit ready.
Ready. Coordinates set.
Unit offline.
He does not have an answer to Venoms at all. He just keeps making infantry against my Venoms.
Ready.
Well, I actually can't. I can't go in against the zone. Wow, I'm just gonna lose to missiles running underneath Venoms. That's a first. I have nothing. I have nothing I can send to this zone trooper. I have nothing I can send to the zone trooper chat. This is ridiculous.
Missile canceled. Unit offline. Unit ready. Missile canceled.
I need to make something to kill this harvester, I guess. What an insane game. What an absolutely ridiculous game of Rivals. Alright, we finally killed the harvester.
Unit missile cancelled.
Venom will strike.
Unit offline.
This is so stupid.
Unit ready. Unit enhanced.
Oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious right now?
Warhead launched. Major structural damage received.
This is the stupidest game I've ever played. Right now, this is it.
Unit enhanced.
This is officially the dumbest game of Rivals I've ever played in my life.
Unit offline.
Ready to start. Venom flying out. Honor.
Unit offline.
This deck just loses to everything. Like, this is actually just a lose to everything deck.
Your command. Ready to serve.
You don't see them very often, but I think this might be one.
Coordinates.
Another zone? Come on, man.
Taking your command. Ready to Venom flying out. Honor to the Brotherhood.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Honor to the Brotherhood.
Unit enhanced.
Wow, what a game.
Coordinates set.
What a game of Rivals that was.
Unit
I have
ready.
nothing that can beat
Missile launch.
Missile, really. He has nothing that can beat Venom. What a hateful game.
You are victorious.
That's how bad my opponent's deck needs to be for me to win.
3, 2, 1. New mission received. Harvester ready.
Iberium is calling.
What's up, con man? I mean, obviously, even on paper, the deck is clearly much better with rifles instead of wheels, because then you have an out to missile troopers, and you have a better you want to stall as well with Giga decks, because your combo is expensive. You need a Giga cannon, and you need some a Giga cannon, a Phantom, and some bikes and stuff like that, which is expensive. It costs a lot to get there, so you want to be stalling. But War Factory openings are way more aggressive than Barracks openings, so they're much less likely to stall. So we're going to try Giga Cannon again instead of going Venom, because I think going Venom is just awful. Well, that was short-lived. We're going to try Bikes this time. Last time I went into Laser, and I think that was a misplay. We're going to try Bikes. We're going to just spam Bikes. That's the plan.
Unit ready.
Not looking good so far. Not looking great. We need a Phantom, which we cannot afford.
Unit offline. Missile cancelled. Unit ready.
And there is another Laser, which is... That's a real problem. Let's get a Venom. Get a Venom and just send it to the pad with the Orca. Oh dear. He's gonna come kill my Giga Cannon. There isn't really a great deal I can do about it.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Yeah, bike spam is the way forward, because bike spam is insanely good and beats most things.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Right, that was a very long first missile, which is good for us. Now we have a chance to get a Phantom out,
No problem. Ready to Boyka rolling out.
except we can't because we need to fight missile troops.
Boyka Hurricane.
Unit offline.
Alright, let's get the Phantom.
By attack blood. Your command. EMP missiles ready. Phantom ready to shut him down. EMP missiles on the move.
Okay, now we need a Giga Cannon for the Pitbull.
Unit ready.
And then hopefully, once we have Giga plus some Venoms plus a Phantom, we should be okay.
Offline.
That is the theory, at least.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Flying out. Ready to serve. EMP missiles on the move. Honor.
Yeah, it's It's just so much worse than having a proper, so much worse than having a proper anti-missile unit in your deck.
Set. Honor to the brother.
We have to go laser now because we can't afford another Phantom.
Your command. Control the crystal.
Unit in hand. Missile cancelled.
Nice. Played that missile great.
Missile launched.
What a grind, man! What a grind.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Carefully now.
Building online.
Alright, let's see if we can beat a Diamond League player. Play your best Nod deck. No, because this is a sponsored run. So I'm playing the thing I was sponsored to play. Not how it works. Air tower. I guess we'll just make lasers.
Unit ready.
As he
It's
desired.
probably gonna make like laser drones or shade or something. Banshee, well then.
Unit
Truly the
offline.
scariest of Nod units.
Will moves with us. Laser squad, power and precision. Lasers charged. Your command.
Flamer.
Laser squad, power and precision.
Gonna need to make a Venom against that.
Building online.
Laser squad, ready for anything. Your command. Laser squad, power lasers. Take laser squad, ready for anything.
Your command. Coordinates.
Your command.
Ready to serve. Your command.
Alright, looks like we can succeed in Diamond League with this deck.
Unit ready.
I'm ready to shut him down.
Right, his Banshee takes 2 shots to kill a wheel because it's -1. That is super awkward.
On the move. Phantom moving to going down.
Unit offline.
No problem. EMP missiles ready.
Laser squad. His will move.
Phantom ready. Phantom flying out. EMP glory. Phantom away. Phantom moving to EMP. Boyka ready. Advancing.
Not really well positioned to fight this Flamer right now.
Red Boyka roll. Your command.
Unit offline.
Position.
Enemy catalyst missile incoming.
Classic Jade right there.
Phantom away.
Some classic Jade action. Yeah. Alright, the deck can win in Diamond League, confirmed.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Dubious, another dubious Giga Cannon map. I think we'll probably try and put Giga down on the bottom. Just ignore the top pad completely.
Unit ready.
Right, War Factory Mirror is good for us.
Unit ready.
Revving launchers will bust their dial. Your command. Tentacles smash them. Boyka ready. Revving. Boyka rolling out. Your command. Burning. Boyka ready.
Unit offline.
Pain. Launchers will bust their dial. For the Brotherhood. Gonna kill them all.
Unit offline.
Advancing. Revving the end. For the
It
Brotherhood.
isn't looking great.
Rolling out.
We're getting a little pop cap here. Yeah, we have way too many one-man bites.
Pain.
In trouble.
You're gonna brain them.
Unit offline.
Their dial. Launchers will bust their dial.
Unit ready.
Boyka rolling out. Getting belted here. We're gonna brain them. Boyka ready to roll.
Unit offline.
Burning rubber. For the
Oh,
pain.
good block. Nice.
Kill them.
No, I misclicked. Oh, bro, that misclick. Oh my god, my bike was gonna kill his on the bottom as well.
Major structural
That was horrible.
received. Unit offline.
Alright, I guess we'll Giga Cannon and try and hold it on the bottom.
Boyka ready to roll.
Unit ready.
Miss your command. Boyka ready to roll.
And we don't really have an answer to laser. Ah, the Achilles heel of our deck, laser troop.
Gonna get bad jam. Your command. Burning rubber. I like hustle. Boyka ready for Kane.
Unit ready.
Taking position.
Unit offline.
Advancing.
Our otherwise perfect deck, we just can't quite beat laser troop.
Your command. Lift it. Ready. Venom.
The most common unit in the game.
Boyka ready to roll. Your launchers will bust their carrying.
Unit offline.
Yeah, we're dead.
Venom take revving. Your command. Venom. Your command. Ready to serve.
Two Venoms beats a bike, I'm pretty sure. Oh dear, Seth. I don't know why he didn't. Oh, he has two harvesters. Okay, that explains it. I was gonna say, I'm not sure why he didn't have more units. Like on the bottom pad. Because he's got an extra harvester.
I'll rip them apart. Venom will strike.
Unit offline.
Venom ready to coordinate. Need your command. Taking position.
Unit ready.
Professors. Oh, that's actually not that big a deal.
Offline. Unit ready.
Burning rubber. Ready to serve.
Professor and Centurion. Oh man, why not?
Unit offline.
Venom flying out. Carrying the coordinate. Honor. Taking position. Ready to Venom flying out.
Yeah, once again, we just can't block with the Venoms. So, he can just roll his unit into the Giga Cannon because we can't block. Pretty horrible, man. It's pretty hateful. This really is a big issue with this deck. I think these two Venoms can beat this fight thing.
Unit offline.
Alright, we got him. So we can beat tech decks, that's what we're learning. If our opponent's playing tech, then we can maybe win.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, my boy Billy. Haven't seen Billy in a
Come
while.
join us.
Marder and Conquer Kane's Wrath. That will not be on the list of games I'm gonna play.
Miriam is calling.
Unit ready.
Your command. Rev missiles. Launches will bust. Boyka rolling. Gonna brace. Boyka ready to roll. Your launches will bust.
Unit ready.
Burning rubber. And revving
Oh no,
the
oh. Alright, I'm behind in the bike mirror now.
No problem.
Unit offline.
Although,
Launches will bust their
not by that much.
Smash 'em. Boyka rolling out. Missiles will smash.
Oh dear. We have misplayed.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
We should actually be okay here, right? If we can block. It's not gonna block.
Bust their dials.
Can't afford Giga Cannon either.
Offline.
Revving. Gonna brain 'em. Okay.
Nice. That was really lucky that I killed that thing on the left, actually. I think he shouldn't have moved it up, though.
Their dials.
Kind of his misplay, honestly.
Unit offline.
Okay.
Unit offline.
Burning rubber. Revving.
We'll block him out here, I think we win the missile. Nice. Alright, let's get Giga. Get Giga, and then we're going to try and set up the Venoms.
I'm getting hammered.
Unit offline.
Rolling out. Venom flying. Your command.
Yeah.
Revving the honor.
This right here is kind of the problem with this deck.
Unit offline.
Position.
I want to make a rifleman, man. There's not so much to ask.
Flying out.
Unit offline.
Position. Honor. Ready. Your honor. Ready to coordinate set. Your command. Venom.
Unit ready.
Taking position. Venom hit. Honor. Your command. Your command. Honor. Ready to the revving for pain. Your
Unit ready.
rolling out.
Unit ready.
Your command. Boyka ready to your command. Getting belt advancing. Boyka ready to
Luckily, Giga Cannon beat lasers for some reason, so
Boyka ready. Your missile revving the engine. Boyka gonna brain.
you know, well-designed unit.
Your command. Revving the missile will smash them.
Unit offline.
Brain them.
Unit ready.
Position. Your command. No problem.
Unit offline.
Coordinates set. Your command. Venom. Honor to the brotherhood. Ready to taking position.
Alright, I think we're okay now. Almost missed the block. Alright, we got him.
Unit offline.
Ooh. Yeah, Giga Cannon is stupid.
You are victorious.
Red.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Right up against Boom Boom.
Building online.
This is a good Giga map. We might actually be favored on this one. Also, like GDI is bad versus Giga. What is he doing?
Unit ready.
Have I been manipulated?
Why is he putting his harvester on my side of the map?
Unit ready.
Is this his way of saying that he is not taking the game seriously?
Unit offline. Unit
Like,
ready.
I have to make Giga, right? That's my only answer to missiles. I could go Venom, but we've already discussed that. It doesn't work out very well. So I think we're going Giga.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Also, because he's put his harvester there, we just get to kill it with the Giga now. It's kind of weird.
Unit ready. Unit enhanced. Unit offline. Missile cancel.
Gig Cannon's so broken. Yeah, Gig Cannon is a stupid unit.
Objective complete.
Like, we're literally just using Gig.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Good welcome, citizens. Come join us.
Harvester ready.
So the emotes, are they based on what last emote you saw? Or are they based on which last emote you sent? Like, if I sent another greeting, would his then be come join us?
Good welcome, citizens.
This early tank is... Oh, that Mystic was horrible. I just lost my entire bite squadron because that Mystic. This early tank is a fucking beating, man. I could go laser, but I really don't think that's great. So I can go Giga, but then we lose the missile still. So yeah, this early tank was just a huge beating. There's nothing I can do about it. Just also lose missiles this early tank.
Major structural damage received.
Burning rubber.
Unit offline.
Spiker rolling out. Don't just reflect their door. Spiker gonna brain him. Gonna brain him.
Building online.
Your missile spiker ready to move.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
And we can't really make the Venoms to block. As I was saying before, the problem with making Venoms to block is that the tank just tries through them. So really the only unit we can make to block is laser proof.
Lasers.
Ready to suck.
His will.
Onward.
We're in trouble.
Ready. I'll rip you.
As he did. Your command.
Oh no, it's not good for me.
Position. Lasers. His will is with us.
Very not good for me.
Unit offline.
Shut him down.
All lasers move. Lasers as he did.
EMP.
Laser squad. Your command.
Your Venom.
I'm gonna lose my heart as well.
Phantom moving to coordinates.
Unit offline.
Phantom. EMP.
Laser squad. Lasers. His will.
EMP missiles ready.
These are also, like, just to be clear, these are matchups Giga should be good in. Like, tank decks are what Giga is supposed to be good against.
Flag out.
But because the deck doesn't have... Because the deck is so slow and so expensive and doesn't have good blockers, it actually just loses to tank decks, which is what you should be beating with Giga Cannon.
Unit offline.
Your command. Pull out.
Unit ready.
Ready. Venom will strike. Search for the fight.
Unit enhanced.
Taking heat. Your command of it.
How many mistakes? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I missed it there. I was definitely getting crushed.
Unit
Alright, there we go. There's 10 games. I think we went like 6-4 or 5-5. The deck was horrendous. Like, the deck was just so awful. It was much worse than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, 6-4. It was it was even worse than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna have problems, but it was just awful. Like, the only things we beat were like tech decks and APC decks. That's it. Like any decent deck just crushed us. We beat tech, APC, tech, APC. That's it. That's the only things we could beat. And I feel like Boom Boom wasn't really trying either. So anyone who just played like a solid deck crushed us completely. Alright, there you go, chat. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me lose, because that's primarily what I did today. And I'll see you next time.